Well, hello there. We are rocking with Rick at the base of South Table Mountain. South Table Mountain sits between the mountains to the west, the Rocky Mountains to the west, and Denver, Colorado to the east. Got nice high mountains to the west. Off to the east, we got flat land that goes all several thousand miles, actually, all the way to the Appalachian Mountains. This is a major feature along the North American continent. But what I want to look at today is this mountain behind me, this rock or this hill that sits up here. This particular hill captures rocks that were deposited and formed about 60 million years ago. The top of the mountain there, of South Table Mountain, is made up of basalt. It's a basalt flow that flowed out of a vent not far west of here that came out about 62 million years ago. And that basalt flow capped rocks that were deposited in streams and lakes and that type of thing, and are called sedimentary rock. That was probably an environment that was similar to what we see now in East Texas or Louisiana out into Mississippi and Alabama. Several hundred miles from the actual, in those cases, the Gulf Coast, and several hundred miles from the Western Interior Seaway here in the central part of the United States. During that time period, one of the things us geologists want to do is try to figure out what was going on and what did the world look like during that time period. And so what I want to talk about is that those streams and rivers and whatnot, that's the kind of environment we think it was, and we can figure that out by looking at those rocks that are up there. So we learned that, but the other thing that's really cool about this series of rocks is this series of rocks preserves the time that the dinosaurs died out. So at the lower end of that mountain over there were dinosaurs that were scampering around in those lakes and rivers and whatnot. Above that, about halfway up there, the dinosaurs have been snuffed out, and all we have are small mammals and a variety of other animals that lived after the dinosaurs died out. So that represents a really bad day on Earth. Some discussion still about why that extinction happened for the dinosaurs. Maybe it was lots of volcanic activity in an area over in India called the Deccan Traps. Maybe it was this asteroid. Maybe it was a combination of both of those things coming together to snuff out the dinosaurs those 65 million years ago. But regardless, there's a number of places around the world where that particular rock formation is preserved, and this just happens to be one of them. So that wraps up our talk today, and I'll see you next time.